Hello everyone, Shade Rock 1998 here. I will be starting a Let's Play of Metroid Fusion. Now sadly, I have to record this with an emulator due to the fact that I am unable to play Game Boy games anymore because I upgraded to a 3DS, which does not have a Game Boy port. But most games I will Let's Play that are Game Boy, I usually own, or have owned and lost or broke over the years. I owned Metroid Fusion when I was like 6 or 5. I was young, I don't remember much of this game. Although I do remember it being a bit of a challenge for me. Okay, start. Let's get into the story. I've been assigned to watch over a biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the servers of SR388. If I am correct, SR388 is the planet from Metroid 2, and the planet was just filled with Metroids. I've not played many of the original Metroids. I played Zero Mission for the Game Boy. There was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. But yeah, this game actually explains a lot of backstory in the Metroid universe. Sorry, I just got a text. Okay. Now, about like why the Chozo created the Metroids, and it doesn't really explain how they lost control. The Chozos were lost control because Mother Brain betrayed them and she controlled the Metroids. And man, my Metroid knowledge is really rusty. I should have done a Mega Man Let's Play. I am so much more knowledgeable in Mega Man. But no, the Chozo lost control of the Metroids, and after Mother Brain decided to betray them because she saw more potential in the space pirates who killed the Chozo. That is basically Samus escapes, returns, destroys Mother Brain, or at least I think that's how it worked. All I know is that Mother Brain gets destroyed, and eventually Samus finds SR388, which is another breeding ground for Metroids. And actually, here's a good time for me to bring up one of my favorite things about Metroid, and that is the power suit, or the Various suit. The Various suit is quite possibly one of my favorite suits in video games, next to the Mjolnir armor from Halo. I love the Various suit just because of how adaptable the thing is. I mean, I've seen a lot of armors, but I've not seen one that can adjust itself quite as well as the Various suit. To the point where if you don't know, the Various suit is made to be adjustable to any component it can find. That's originally Samus's power suit could not use ancient weapons of the Chozo, but after she obtained the true Various suit in Zero Mission, if I remember correctly, she was able to use every weapon of the Chozo and any new weapon. Now, let me just summarize what happens here. Samus was infected with the X parasite. The organic portions of her suit were infected, because the Various suit's also part organic. They had to destroy a lot of the Various suit, which made her lose almost all of her weapons from the originals, from Metroid Metroid Zero, or Metroid, whichever one. She basically lost everything. And yeah, so it wasn't really her fault this time, unlike most games I've seen with Metroid. Well, to be honest, most games I've seen of Metroid, whenever she loses all her equipment, it's usually because someone steals it. And mind you, my knowledge of Metroid is limited to Metroid Prime 3. A Let's Play I've seen of Prime 2, a very long time ago I played Zero Mission, but you start out that game with nothing. Prime 3, they don't even tell you where your gear disappears to. And Prime 2, you get stolen, and wow, I forgot how long this is. Man. I'm sorry if I just sound like I'm rambling on, but this is my first Let's Play. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. So this will be a journey for all of us, I guess. And yeah, now I see why Let's Players like Sugar Conroy have it so difficult. Yeah, here we are. This is where we finally get into some gameplay. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing resin samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit affected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate the quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the night. Okay, basically he's telling you to go to the quarantine bay and stop at the navigation room. Now, here we are with some gameplay. Standard 2D Metroid gameplay. A to jump, or I think, well, actually for me it's Z and X, because I'm using a keyboard, not a controller. And this is really going to be difficult at times. Okay, yeah. You notice we can use Morph Ball. We at least have Long Shot still. Because if you don't know, most Metroid games, your Plasma Cannon is useless. You also have the Power Grip, which lets you grab on the ledges. So they give you a good amount of abilities right off the bat. Okay, they also basically herd you into this room and don't let you leave. The quarantine bay is it. Okay, I know you're... Wait. Okay, they're basically telling you that there's something in there, be careful. And have your gun ready. And there's no power here, I forgot about that. And we can't go in there yet. Because, if I remember correctly, we need the Morph Ball. And wow. Whoa. And here we go. Wait, how do I... There we go. That's probably not a good sign. Now, if you notice, we absorbed an X-parasite there. X-parasites are health, ammo... Well, we don't have ammo yet, but they are your health for this entire game. So, it's a bit more forgiving than it was in the original Metroid games, where health was a lot more uncommon. This is unfortunate news. The specimen brought back by the field team basically telling you that all the samples that they brought back from the planet were X-parasites, because X-parasites can mimic the host of whatever they've killed, including the creatures on SR-388, and basically it absorbs DNA, and that's how it creates it. And he's basically telling you that I'm trying to think here exactly. Like, he's basically telling you that if you absorb some of the X-parasites, you might be able to reactivate some of your latent abilities, which are basically your power-ups that have gone dormant, per se, after they gave you the cure for the X-parasite. But there is a downside. I don't think they mentioned it at this point, but Samus is actually extremely vulnerable to cold environments, because the cure was made through a Metroid, which Metroids are highly sensitive to cold weather. Meaning ice will basically any cold environment in this game is your worst enemy. Okay, I'm trying to remember this room. Can't do anything there yet. Basically, I think we just need to keep moving. And great, another one. And this is gonna get kind of repetitive. Anytime you enter into one of these, they're gonna basically give you an update. But here he's just telling you that you can now get missiles, which you're going to need because the more powerful enemies you cannot kill without missiles. And yeah, we had 10% chance of survival. Now we have 20. Don't care. Yeah, this computer has a lot of confidence in us. I think that means we're screwed. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. From anyone else, would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. Yeah, every time you go into an area, well, sometimes you go into different areas through elevators, you'll hear like an inner monologue from Samus. This is a recharge station. Will completely refill your health and ammo. Which right now all we have is health. Save. I suggest saving often. That's something that's very useful in Metroid games. Being enemies tend to be a bit, well, let's just say there aren't that many recharge stations. And oh wait, why'd I do that? Crap, I didn't need to enter it. No, I don't care. Shut up, let me go get it. I only have 3 minutes. Yeah, actually speaking of that, I'm going to be trying to keep these episodes to 15 minutes. And I will try to pre-record them because I have no idea how much free time I will have to actually record. What happened to the sounds? Oh crap, what the hell did you do? Did we download a virus? Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, trying to find another way to get to the target. It's located here. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Yeah, I'm really going off the top of my head. I remember a couple of the early conversations, but yeah, I don't really remember this game too much. I basically remember. Oh, actually, wait. See, there we go. Figure that. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out now, rule in games. You see something shiny, shoot it. And, this might be. Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah. My first thought in this game is always just to start with missiles. Like, you can't kill with your laser, just spam missiles. Those elevators, you should really remember you could climb them. When I was younger, I completely forgot it. There we go, we now have more missiles. But let me see. Yeah, we'll make it to the save room and then we'll call it an episode. Just because we're running out of time. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that will be it for episode 1 of Metroid Fusion.